Yes! Back in that freaking hole. Where
That's
is
awesome.
this school?
Since they bought it.
Look at the synchronicity though.
I love their dances. They're so good.
I love the static camera. Never change this SB19. You guys are cool.
That's
Love
sick.
that!
That's
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
good.
This is fabulous.
The Philippines has a ton of talented dancers, and I'm glad to take advantage of it.
I adore what's going on here.
That's sick.
I just think it's such an incredible use of a body synchronization. The depth that you can create with layer choreography. Fabulous.
I forget this song is
Because
actually so good.
it's creating the right sort of like backup for them to be the spotlight every time, but it's also such a dynamic visual experience.
Wow. I'm glad they went big with the dance. Nice.
I'm blown away by the synchronicity of this. This is actually so clean. Every time, my god. That's my guy.
That's sick. Kenny's a fucking good dancer, isn't
Yes. I actually, people argue that he's a better dancer, that he's a singer, but I wouldn't say so. But he is absolutely outstanding.
Good question. Is he a better dancer than he's a singer, or is he a better
People
singer
say
than
that
he's a
he
dancer?
is, but I would say that he's pretty on par. On
I
both
also
skill
feel like,
sets.
to a certain extent, his work at SB19 sort of caps his range demonstration with his voice, which sort of caps him at how good of a singer he is. Because most people don't have the deepest appreciation for the deepest vocalists in groups.
No, it is a brand new sort of niche that people are sort of falling into now.
Yeah, but it had never been. People
had
always
never-
fall in love with the fucking, with the
Pablo and
Steos, the
Stel,
Pablos.
yeah.
But Ken is a bit of an enigma in that sense that people actually love him so much, and he does basso profundo bass lines.
But I think that's sort of something that people have
Sort of liked for a long time.
No, but they have sort of awakened to, like they it's an acquired taste.
I say it's
People are
liked for a short time.
Yes. It's sort of like it became trendy to say that that he's just the deepest voice, and then that's the reason why he
Right.
became popular. But I actually think his vocal capability and his vocal technique is just as high as Stel and Pablo.
Yeah,
if
like
you wanted to actually draw a comparison.
That's why I was very happy that his solo work did, reasonably well, because it showcased different parts of him.
Absolutely.
Even though I still feel like with his latest solo work, he still had to play along to the exploration because of the style to rap and,
the vocal
basso.
texture. That
Yeah,
he
the
already
vocal
has.
texture that he has. When I think
There's more
Palayo,
to
for example,
explore. I mean,
with Palayo and the R&B aspect of things, I think that's really where he really shines. But he hasn't dropped a purely R&B project, which he fucking should.
he should.
He should
totally
increase the pregnancy rate of the
I
Philippines
agree.
by just dropping a absolutely
The
fucking
baby
album.
maker, mister.
Yeah, and he'll call it Baby Baby
Baby
Maker.
Maker.
Panty in collaboration with Panty Droppers. I've Costa Cleans and the Flow Juice
Yeah,
and the
freaking sick, man.
He has to know he's like a heartthrob.
Totally. He
What
knows
if
that.
kalmahan lang natin? Let's go.
It's sick.
So
It's a good
cool.
song.
But look at the depth that they
Eva,
create
Pasco,
with that
M,
number of
Jacinto,
dancers, though.
Oro, Trigo, Bruno.
It's such a brilliantly choreographed
Pablo.
space.
Pablo Mars. They didn't do the fart thing?
He did. He was right here.
Hey, yo!
I love what they do with the directional choreography. Also, the fact that it's so synchronized doesn't take away the personality of the dancers. Like, they still remain quite personalized. But look at that synchronicity!
How do you even fucking...
No, it makes sense because the Philippines has some of the best dance crews in the world.
True. They're used to this.
Like, this is the standard, you know?
That is true.
This is so out of the norm anywhere else in the world, but
Kahit na ano pa ang gawin.
it makes sense that they're taking advantage of that.
Why, Pek, wala pa rin dating.
They're probably saying like, no acrobacy. Oh, nice. Easy.
Because they're creating theatrics in the choreography, and the space awareness that they get is such a cool freaking idea. Look, everybody's personalized, stylized here.
Yeah, it's
Every
awesome.
single dancer has a style, and nobody is out of place. That is such an incredible feat to commit to, because as a dancer, you always get, when you're working as a backup dancer, you always get get spoken about the fact that you are just another clone. You're just filling out the space, and your job is to be the same as everybody else. And in here, you can actually see personality in every single dancer, but it's not disruptive, and it's not taking away from the main dancers, which is SB19. And so this is actually brilliant choreography, and the perfect level of awareness from each dancer, including SB19 as the main focus of the choreography. Honestly, I think I could geek out about how well choreographed this is for hours, because it's just tastefully done. It's so professional.